Before we meet him, I have a question for you. Imagine you could have any wish in the whole world. What if that amazing wish turned into your biggest problem? Let's see what happened. Okay, so picture this. Way back, once upon a time, in a land with super sunny skies and sparkly blue water called Greece, there was this king, a really rich king, and his name was Midas. Now, this king, Midas, he had everything you could imagine, but there was one thing he loved more than anything else. Can you guess? I'll give you a hint. It's shiny, it's yellow, it's gold. Oh, he just loved it. I mean, his whole palace was covered in gold. His crown was so glittery, you'd have to wear sunglasses. He even had rooms just filled to the tippy top with gold coins. But you know what? It wasn't enough. He always wanted more. So, one day, Midas is hanging out in his garden, and poof, out of nowhere, a magical visitor shows up. And this visitor says, "King Midas, I will grant you one single wish, anything your heart desires." Whoa, one wish. Can you imagine? Midas didn't even think about it. Not for 1 second. He just grinned a huge grin and shouted, "I wish that everything I touch turns to gold." The visitor kind of looked at him and said, you sure about that?" But Midas just laughed and laughed. And it worked. The magic was totally real. King Midas looked at his hands. He wiggled his fingers. He could feel this tingly, magical power. Okay, time to see if this thing really works. First, he saw this gorgeous red flower in his garden. It smelled so nice. He reached out his finger, slowly, and touch! Instantly, that soft, pretty flower turned into solid, shiny gold. Wow! He got so excited, he ran inside. He saw his favorite comfy chair, you know, the one that's perfect for relaxing. And he just had to touch it. Zap! No more comfy chair. Now it was a hard, cold, golden throne. This was amazing. King Midas was so happy. He was dancing all over the place, touching everything. Boop, gold table. Boop, gold vase. He was the richest king ever. But all that dancing made his tummy start to rumble. He was getting really hungry. You know, turning stuff to gold started out as a really fun game, but then it started to be a big problem. He picked up a yummy piece of bread and clunk, it turned into a brick of gold. He couldn't eat it. He tried to take a sip of water and whoosh, solid gold. Oh no, how was he going to eat or drink? And just then, he heard a happy little voice. It was his daughter, the person he loved more than all the gold in the world. She came running in for a big hug, shouting, "Daddy, Daddy!" King Midas just stopped. His heart went thump, thump, thump. He wanted to hug her so much. But then he looked down at his hands, his golden touch hands. Wait a minute, what would happen if he touched her? He hugged her. And in that single, awful moment, she went still. Her happy smile disappeared. She wasn't his warm, giggling daughter anymore. She was a cold, quiet, golden statue. Oh no, the king's heart broke. All that gold, it was worthless now. He started to cry, and he shouted up to the sky, "Please, take it back. Take this awful gift away. I don't want it." And you know what? Because he was truly sorry, the magic went away. Just like that, the golden statue turned back into his daughter. She was warm and alive and hugging him back. That was the best hug ever, for sure. So, King Midas learned a really big lesson, didn't he? He learned that wanting too much of something can actually be a really bad thing. And the best treasures in the world aren't shiny or made of gold. The real treasures are the people that we love. So let's think. What about you? What's your real treasure? The thing you love more than anything? Maybe it's playing with your best friend, or a big squeeze from someone in your family. That's the good stuff. Okay, let's see if you remember. Pop quiz time. First, what did Midas love most at the start? Gold, you got it. Second, what happened to his yummy food? It turned to gold, yuck. And last one, what was the most important lesson he learned? That the people you love are the best treasure. Awesome job.
Wow, you were an amazing storyteller with me today. Great work. Hey, don't forget to get your passport out and fill in the page for Greece so you can always remember King Midas and his very important lesson. I can't wait for our next story adventure together. Bye for now.